Aloha! Welcome back, my internet friends, to an exciting day of another progress video for this Warwick. Yeah, last time I showed you kind of a smaller portion of how the process is gonna go. Today, we're gonna finish up the shading and coloring for most of the 16 costumes with this quarter base. Working on some materials here. Those gloves are supposed to be super shiny, as opposed to like the soft fabric of the undershirt type thing. Just, making sure the details look good from a distance. So you notice that I keep zooming in and out, and that's for a lot of things look terrible when you look close up, but when you zoom out they can look fine. Or the inverse, you can have a really well detailed and awesomely drawn hand that when you zoom out it's just like, oh my god, it looks like a spider. And you don't want to draw spiders for hands. I mean, unless if you're going for that. And so you see me flipping through, turning on and off a lot of things. That's because like sometimes I get these weird things where I put the shading in. And yeah, like I'm literally just copying and pasting the other layers of shade from one to another. And sometimes I get some artifacts where instead of erasing, I just put paint of that base color on. It's a bad habit of what I've done, but like that's what you do in speed painting. And I'm not sure if I've gone over the difference between speed painting and I guess this would be called cell shading. I like to call this the layers method, whereas the speed painting is basically all in one layer. The speed painting, you're literally just, the color picker is your friend, making sure it looks right, don't really care what happens later, you're just trying to get the ideas out. When you're doing the cell shading, you're trying to be smart about your strategy so you can do what I've been doing and just copying pasting from one pose to another. So, I only really have to think hard once, and then I just copy it another 3 times to the other poses, and it works. So there's a lot of hard work setting it up, but because of that, I think I've saved a good 40 hours on the rendering part. Like, no joke, this rendering part used to take me a good 2 weeks in and of itself to do. And now I think I can finish it in another like couple of hours, all of them. Yeah. How's your guys' progress been coming along? Lots of work, isn't it? I hope this series warns you guys who are trying to create video games, don't ever promise 2 video games at once. That's for sure. Oh, I did that 3 years ago. I'm still suffering from that. So the other idea was the Heart of Dorian Gray. It actually became kind of popular. Like, people thought it was oh, okay, that's for another time. Good night, folks!